Hello, this is B playing City Skylines. I'm B, and as always, you are very welcome. Well, today we're back to New Legopolis, and as you can see, we're looking at the riverfront of the Hexagon, our business park outside of the main city. Today we're going right outside of the main city as I pull out, and I take you over a quick. We're not going to do the full look over because frankly we've done a lot of looking last couple of visits. Still got problems with abandoned buildings, and that's due to not having enough workers. We've put in a new residential zone, another new residential zone. There's still not enough workers, but that's not a problem. We are increasing by 400 nods a week at the moment, so they should start filling in nicely. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to ignore the wastelands for yet another episode because it's not on my top of priorities. I want to do something a bit more fun today. Whereas this last week I've played with the dam. I think I found out what the problem with the dam was down here, and it wasn't the flow of water. I think I was building it a little bit too high, but I'm happy with it up there now. I'm not going to mess around, and we'll probably move the power stations up there at some point also. What I'm going to do now is come to this big triangular road that I've put in, and if you're with me in the previous episode, you'll recall that I was talking, this area here is high in resources and away on the map from all the residential and the commercial areas and the big shit dump that we have here. Well, what we have though over here, like I say, is high resources. High for farming here. This is good for iron ore, and we've got pretty good oil reserves and forestry here as well. So what I'm going to do today is I want to look at putting in a rail line to be able to bring workers in from the city. And I want to also put some road routes in from the highways. And finally, as well as fleshing out with a few roads and getting an idea of what's going where, I'm going to play with the Terraform tool and chisel out a hole out of this side of this hill, because this is going to be, this area is high in iron, and I just want to make it look like we've been chiseling into the hill to get hold of the ore. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And I think what we'll do is we'll start off by, if we're going to be having a road along here for farming, let's start with that, shall we? Let's just play with road layouts. Well, if there's going to be a road along here, I reckon we could be doing just something a little bit wavy, some sort of country road like that. Coming up into the forestry, that's okay, I guess. I might want to increase the capability of that road, but we'll leave that like that for now. That's not too bad. Now we've got, this is the highway, the freeway, motorway. What part of the world are you from? Right, let's do entry and exit points. Oh, hang on, I've leapt. And I managed to leap this far. I love this, I do. Right, let's have one about here. So, off, piddle's sake, stop doing that. Jumping, I don't want to jump. I want to come here, and I want to put an exit off of the highway there. And we'll put an exit off of the highway there. And we'll put an entry onto the highway here, and we'll put an entry onto the highway there. Now actually what we could do, that'd be a bit cleverer than that. Oh, I don't know, a roundabout on the top. What do we think? Should we do a raised roundabout? Your mean separator. I'm going to do that actually. something different from what I've normally done. And how about we do one of these horrible 6-lane roundabouts? One has to say that this is going to be a nightmare. You wouldn't want to be coming onto here. Right, let's do this first of all. Right, you're there. We're on snap tool, are we? Yes, we are. And we go to space. Oh, don't do this to me. Really wanted it to be quite clever. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's not going to let me be. I think as much because the ground isn't level. I wonder if we can try a little bit further down this way. Right, let's go back into high mode. Space already occupied. What is it occupied by? Please tell me. Okay, let's try it from here. Try it further out. And we try the different curve. Let's go with this one instead. Right, pause. Sorry traffic, we're going to do something here and you might not like it. Let's do that. And then okay, let's go back with the original idea of doing a it's being a little monkey, I tell you. I'm being a little monkey. All I want to do is that's the one. This is what I'm trying to do. Ladies and germs, this is what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Come on, let's face it. That's not what you were looking for, was it? Let's try that again. And yeah, that's better. That is better. And what we'll do is we'll do an exit. That way. And we'll do an exit that way. We'll go back to the highway because we are going to need our highway back. Okay, now we found out what the problem was. It was just going a little bit too close. So what we'll do is we'll do a little zoomy. Should done like that. Let's make it straight, shall we? Oh. Right, like that. That's not what I had in mind. Back to this. There. Now, that's pretty cool. And then, what we'll do is traffic that's coming this way can space already occupied. Yes, by the roundabouts. That's the one. Aha. Now, for those people not living in the UK who aren't sure what a roundabout is, Well, I've decided to deliberately make this one. We can always change it later because, frankly, it would be a nightmare situation roundabout. But there are towns, new towns. They call them new towns. Have been built in the last 100 years. Somewhere like Milton Keynes, which is known as Roundabout City, and where you actually have traffic going in two directions on the roundabout at once. And I think it might be a bad move to actually go with the two-way traffic. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I think it is. But I'm going to stick with it because it's quite funny. And we can change it very easily with the upgrade later. Right, let's quickly reverse the traffic out of there. And then what have we got here? I feel that's a bit steep of an exit actually. Let's do the exit a little bit more. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Right, okay. There. To about there, that's better. And I want to mirror that on this side. From here to there. Right, so we're going to go with that. Oh, it's a horror, I tell you, it's a horror. I'll leave this as a dead end for now because we've not got any immediate plans for here. But on this side, we are definitely going to move on with, in fact, shall we go freeway? I think we should go freeway. Let's do that. But we're going to need two lots of freeway, so stop it. Bang. No, I wanted to delete, thank you. Two lots of freeway. First one going out. And the second one coming up. Right, that's frightening, I must say. Really wouldn't want to be approaching this. Never mind. Right, so let's see. Now we've got the exits from there. Now we're going to have forestry in this area here. So where's the iron? Sorry, where's the oil exactly? Oil is up here. So I think if we can bend the road roughly around like this and then up that way towards the iron. Okay, we'll do that. Very, very approximately, of course. Oh, I apologise for that in the background. That's some sort of huge rumbling truck going by in the background in real life. But anyway, distance too short. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Alright. Not sure how accurate that is, but that's all right. I can live with that. I can live with that. It's not a big problem. Right. I think what we can do is we can loop this around and then come back down and join back up here. And we'll do a quick, come on. I'll tell you what we'll do. When you've got stupid problems with hills, etc., instead of going up, we should go down. down and around, and not keen. Let me just correct that one. There. Yeah, it's not so bad. So that's exiting. And now let's just marry this freeway up alongside it. Right. We do. First of all, we need to we will reverse the traffic flow shortly. Let's go vertical. I didn't like that last one actually. It's not going to be exactly parallel all the way along, but I want it to at least be close. And that's the way. Oh yes. This is going to handle the weight of quite a large weight, I would imagine, actually, of trucks, etc. Although I am going to put a cargo terminal for the trains, and that's not happy with that one. Let's try again with that. That's the better. So anyway, my day today is not particularly tiring. Spent all day standing up, as I always do. I got to the end of the day and my heel was sore. I have no idea why my heel was sore. I didn't do anything unusual. It was just standing up all day, and I'm now sat here at the computer with my foot elevated to try and get some blood out of it. Right, let's well, before we go any further, because I'm going to be a little bit confused, let's reverse the traffic flow on this one. Backwards. Oh yes. Boom, boom, boom. Who said it's not a war game? Hey? Boom, boom, boom. That's the one. Nearly done. Nearly done. I keep saying nearly done. At some point it might actually be nearly done. And to the connection. Oh. Okie schmoky. So we've got traffic coming in here, coming out here. Now this is, we need traffic in onto this one. So let's quickly grab a entry point, like so. But we're also going to need entry traffic in this direction. So what we'll do is that, see if we can't get it to loop over somehow. Please let me loop over. Why? Why you no let me loop over? You're being a little tinker, aren't you, eh? Come on. Space already occupied. Now, once again, I could... In fact, I think I'll do that. Let's come back here. Let's demolish a little bit of freeway. And then... and then we can actually join that about there. That's not too bad. What we're going to do now is right. Okay. So first of all, let's go back to delete mode. Let's go underground, if it'll let us. Come on, let me go underground. That's the one. We'll come back to here, back to the first floor. Which, of course, in America is the ground floor. That's something that I found quite peculiar. Of course, in the UK, the ground floor is the first floor. In America. Hang on, I'm confusing myself now. Oh, look, will you just... All I want is a nice, smooth road. Can I have a nice, smooth road? There's not a lot to us there. That's better. Right. And then we go underground again. Coming up to the first. Done. Right. Voila. I like that muchly. Right. Now. So now, off of here, we can do exits for forestry, for oil, and for farming. But now, let's have a quick play with the Terraform mod. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm going to leave these roads in place as a guide. It also enables me to make things a little bit steeper, but let's have a go. Oh look, we've reached 100,000 guys, 100,750. That's good news, I must say. Oh, hello. What? Oh, why? Why do you do that? Why? Right, let's increase the brush size somewhere around about there. Right, and it starts by, yeah, that's good. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And chisel out. That's all right. What we could do is, not sure, this is not too bad. No, I'm preferring this mod actually. We'll go with this tool. Mod, what am I talking about? Right, let's chisel that nicely. How big can you make this? Oh my life! Oh, huge! Humongous. Too big. Too big. We don't really... It is more going to be for... Right. How are we looking here? That's alright. Now what I could like to do, rather than go completely stupidly crazy, let's see if I can't. Right, now one of these tools, one of them, oh, not that one. Could it be this one? Aha. Oh, we jump. We keep leaping. I don't know why we're doing that. Not liking those last changes. Now remember, when using the Terraform mod, if you don't like what you've achieved, it's quite easy to use the Control Z. Let's bring this back in. Let's see if we can't do something. Right, what am I looking to do? This, I guess. Let me just see whether or not we're anywhere close to being able to. Yeah, that's not too bad. So, I might just try and do... Right, let's see if we can't with this. Oopsie. That's alright, that's okay. That works. We'll grab that again and do a little bit more. Yes, that's okay. That's alright. I can survive with this, I think. And grab that. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that as well. We are definitely about there, and we'll drag this up and then see if we can't get this road to join up at the top here. Even though this is only a marker road, I think we could definitely do something along there. Now let's go back to this and see. Might not be able to get up that ridge. Let's have a little cozy of a... Oh God, no, where are we? Please don't do that. Of course, this game's not designed to be extensively terraformed, I guess. Right, if anybody's seen the film Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, when Herbie goes up the side of the mountain, well, this is going to be not dissimilar to that mountain pass. Ah, would you know? Look at this. Yeah, I think we can do that. Not quite. It's so close there. We'll take that out. And we'll put in a little bit of a from there to there. Right, please. Right. And we could... We wanted to zig back down the mountain. We probably should, shouldn't we, I think. So we've got back to the slope tool. No, about here, I guess. Okay. And down the side here. Right, so we have a bit of a wending road going down the side of the mountain there, or mountain, the chiselling of out of the hill. Let's now go to, what am I trying to do? I remember. Let's make this a little bit less. Somewhere around there, I think. That's probably the kind of shape that an ore mining operation would leave in the mountain, although I'm probably just going to want to smooth things out a little bit. Oh, not cause a plateau though, that would be a bit crazy. Yeah, we shall have a little bit of not quite that much. Let's do a little bit here because we do want to be able to no, don't like that. So somewhere maybe, oops, somewhere maybe about here. We will just level this out in a minute, I guess. Oops, a little bit too much there. Still a bit too much. Right. Let's smooth things out a little bit. No, 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 no. That's a smooth button there. Why am I doing the other one? That's a bit silly. Cliff edge where it's been really seriously worked there. And right, I think now what we can do, now we've got the markers, I'm happy with those, we can now get rid of this marker here. Done it again, I apologise. Where am I? Oh, I'm way up here. It's very odd. Not a problem. Not a problem, everybody. We are definitely leave that there for now. Right. So I don't mind that bit of road there. In fact, I want to bring it out a little bit. I don't want to joining at that point. Let's come with this. Do I like that? Does that look all right? Oh, why? Stop it. Please, let go. A little bit of a bridge thing going on there. I'm not massively keen with that. I don't think they would have put in a bridge. What we can do though is it's just like increase the land underneath it if we can. Delete that, I think. Delete the bridge. Come back to this. Back to the road. There. Yeah, that's more like how it probably would be. And then what we'll do is we will slope too steep, of course. That's not really a surprise. So what we're going to have to do is probably meander over and then meander back. What do you think? Yeah. That's not too bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. Right, that's good. And then, right, what would we have down here? We will probably have a network of... I'm going to go with the 4-lane road. I think we can do a little bit of, and then connection there like that, so it goes single lane roads. And then what would we have in here? We would have something like this, I guess. And we will probably, let's see if we can't get a road slope too steep, not surprising. But what we definitely can say is that this dirt track would continue into there. Up on that ledge there, and then down here we can pop on there, and let's do a connector over there. And this one comes over to here. Don't think I want to connect that in there actually. I think a little bit over here, and then we can also do a little and then one through here. Now what should we do over here? I don't want there to be a shortcut around here, so what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of that. That's okay, I can deal with that. Don't mind that in there. We might do a, let's put a dirt track through. Seems like the sort of place where you'll have the odd dirt track floating about, because dirt tracks do float. If you stick a dirt track in water, did you realise it actually doesn't sink? I strongly advise you go down to your local council amenities and ask them to borrow a dirt track to find out whether or not I'm talking out of my bottom, which frankly I probably am. There, a little dirt track cut through there, and I think we'll do something similar. Don't want to go too much towards the farmland. I certainly don't want a shortcut across there, so what we'll do is we'll do one there. Yes, that's alright. There's room for a bit more up and around here, but this definitely is... Let's go back to the resources. We've got room here to pick a few more as well. I think we can do that. I think I'll try and make that a little bit more structural, a little bit more blocky. Let's go back to this then. So we're looking for the 2-lane. So I think somewhere around to about there. And we'll grab the... no, that's right, that one there. Oh yes. And let's try and be a little bit more rigid. And out to there, and out to there, and out to there. And like so. And probably one more. Yeah, that's okay. Slope too steep. Ah, now. They do want to throw that in every now and then, don't they? somewhere like that. Join that up there, and maybe it'll let us. It will. Let's extend this road fraction, and then we can get this road and join it in there. Right, so that's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy. Let's go out of the zone mode, and you can see this one filling up with factories quite nicely. And then certainly got to put a couple of roads up here, and then down here will be the farms overlooking the river. Yes, I'm quite pleased with that. So anyway, I think that will have to do for today, because otherwise we could be here for about 2 hours. When you come back next time, we'll fill out a few more of these roads. Hopefully the residential. Let's have a quick look where we are with the residential. Oh no, because we're on pause, aren't we? Right, unpaused. But yes, the residential demand will, like we say, still 448, which is pretty good. And then some of these abandoned industrial buildings, they'll find their workers. And then we might get a bit more of an industrial demand. Because, oh, we're back at this again. Where the heck? I don't know why it does that. I don't. Somebody would like to inform me. The other thing I'd like to see happen is with this sewage outlet, I'd just like to see it be pushed more out to sea rather than across here. Anyway, that's me for today. As you can see, the entire area of New Legopolis County is starting to fill up, and the business district here is looking very like there's a lot of dead people. That's interesting. I shall get back to that off camera. Need a name for the new residential districts and for the commercial park if anybody's got any ideas. Anyway, I've been Bon, and as always, you've been very welcome.